Good morning, Year 4s. How are you? I hope you're fine and doing well at home. I hope you're keeping safe. Now, this is Miss Winnie. I'm going to take you through our lesson today, and we are going to major on division. We are through with multiplication. Today, we are starting division. There is simple division, and we also have division using long division method. So on page 45, we have a simple division, and that one will be done as homework. You use the knowledge that you learned in year 1, 2, and 3 to tackle those simple division questions. Now, our lesson today, we are going to major on division without a remainder, but now using long division. So on page 46, we have two examples there. The first one is 39 divided by 3, which is 13. The working out has been shown there. And then number 2, the second example, is 75 divided by 5. The answer is 15, and the working out has been shown there. So I'm going to give you 3 more examples using a video. I show you the steps to follow when you're dividing using long division. So let's start with the first example, 78 divided by 3. Before we start, you need to note that the multiplication tables of 1 to 10 are very important when you're dividing, because that's where we start, or that is what we deal with when we are dividing. We deal with the multiples of numbers, especially from 1 to 10 at your level. So in this case, you need to know the multiplication table of 3, the multiplication table of 3. And before we start showing our working out, I will advise you to write the multiplication table of 3 here to make your work easy. And you can do it this way. You can write the first 10 multiples of 3, and that is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. What does this mean? It means we can find one group of 3 in 3, or in simple terms, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 5 is 15, 3 times 6, 3 times 7, 3 times 8, 3 times 9, and 3 times 10 is 30. So if you write that, it's very easy for you to do the long division. How? We come and say 78 divided by 3. So you start with the first digit. In this case, our first digit is 7. So you ask yourself, how many 3's are in 7? How many groups of 3's are in 7? So if you know your multiplication table often, you will know that 3 can be in 7 2 times. That makes it 6. If you do not know that, you have written your tables here. So you come and look for 7 from this side. These are the multiples. These are the multiples. So you come on the column of the multiples and look for 7. So in this case, 7 is nowhere here, but we know that 7 is in between 6 and 9. So it means 3 can be in 7 2 times. 3 can be in 7 2 times. So 3, you write 2 there. So 3 times 2 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. So you subtract here. 7 minus 6 is 1. And the second step now, you drop the next digit, 8, and that makes 18. So you come again and ask yourself, how many 3's are in 18? How many 3's are in 18? So you come on the multiples column and look for 18. So here we are lucky, 18 is just there. So it means a 3 can be in 18 6 times. 3 can be in 18 6 times. So you come and write 6 there. 6 times 3 is 18. You subtract and you get 0. So our answer is 26. So 3 can be in 78 26 times. 3 can be in 78 26 times, or 78 divided by 3 is 26. So let me give another example. I can give another example here. I can give 95 divided by 5. 95 divided by 5. So we've said the first thing is what? You write the multiplication table here, the multiples. The first 10 multiples of 3, or 5 in this case. So the first one is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, then 50. So this means 5 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9 times 10. That is the multiplication table of 5. So you do long division. 95 divided by 5. You check, or you use the first digit and you ask yourself, how many times can 5 be in 9? Or how many 5s are in 9? You come to your multiplication table here. Look for 9 here. In our case, 9 is not anywhere. It's not a multiple of 5. But we know it is in between 5 and 10. So that tells us 5 cannot be in 9 2 times. Because for 5 to be in something 2 times, that should be more than 10. So 5 can be 9 only once. So you write 1 there. 5 times 1 is 5. You subtract. 9 minus 5 is 4. And then you drop the other digit. You're left with 45. So you still ask yourself, how many 5s are in 45? Or how many times can 5 be in 45? You come and look for 45 here. And we are lucky to find it here. It's very easy. 45 is here. So it means 5 can be in 45 9 times. So we write 9 here. 9 times 5 is 45. We subtract and we get a 0. So our answer is 19. So it means 5 can be 95 19 times, or 95 divided by 5 is 19. So our third example is 84 divided by 7. 84 divided by 7. So in this case, you need to know the multiplication table of 7. So we write the multiples of 7 here, the 10 of them. So it will be 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and 70. So this means 7 times 1 is that, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6, times 7, times 8, times 9, and times 10. So you come here and do the long division. 84 divide by 7. So how many times can 7 be in 8? How many times can 7 be in 8? So you come and check here. You look for 8 among the multiples here. So you'll find that there is no 8 here, but we know 8 is in between 7 and 14. So this means 7 can be in 8 only once. So we write 1 here. And then 7 times 1 is 7. We write 7 there and then we subtract. So 8 minus 7 is 1. And then we drop the other number and that makes it 14. So we come again here on our tables and we look for 14. So luckily we find 14 here. So it means that 7 can be in 14 2 times. 7 can be in 14 2 times. So we write our 2 there. That means 7 times 2 is 14. We subtract 0. And that makes our answer be 12. So this means that 7 can be in 84 12 times, or 84 divided by 7 is 12. Let me do the last example. I hope all of you have understood up to that point, but let me do another example to affirm that. Here we have 88 divided by 4. This means we need to know the multiplication table of 4. So we come and write it here. So the first one is 4, 8, 12, 16. After 16 we have 20, 24, 28, and 32, 36, and 40. This means 4 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9 times 10. Okay, so we go ahead and do 88 divided by 4. So we ask ourselves, how many times can 4 be in this 8? How many times can 4 be in 8? We come and look for 8 here. So 8 is here. We find it there. So it means that 4 can be in 8 2 times. 4 can be in 8 2 times. So we write 2 there, and that means 4 times 2 is 8. We subtract 8 minus 8 is 0. Then now we drop our next digit, and it's still 8. So we ask ourselves again, how many times can 4 be in 8? How many times can 4 be in 8? From our previous digit, we saw that 4 can be in 8 2 times. So we still write 2 here, and 4 times 2 is 8. We subtract 0. So that makes our answer be 22. So that means that 88 divided by 4 is 22, or 4 can be in 88 22 times. So copy those examples in your exercise book or in your classwork books, and let them help you to work out the exercise that you've been given. All the best.